I love to sing, and I love women.
And here he is, our man of the hour, Dean Martin.
He made the world believe life was easy, smooth voice, relaxed smile, a drink in hand, and not a worry in sight. But the truth is far more unsettling. Behind the image of effortless charm was a man who never truly felt at home in the world he conquered, and in the end, even fame could not protect him from a loss that broke him completely. Dean Martin was born Dino Paul Crocetti in 1917 in a tough steel town in Ohio. His parents were Italian immigrants, and at home, only Italian was spoken. When he entered school, he couldn't understand English, and that made him an outsider almost instantly. He was mocked, isolated, and by the time he reached his teenage years, he walked away from school entirely. Not because he didn't care, but because he never felt like he belonged there. Life after that was anything but glamorous. He worked wherever he could, steel mills, gas stations, small shops, just to survive. He even stepped into boxing under the name Kid Crocetti, taking real hits for very little money. The fights left marks on his body, but they also hardened him. Still, he knew this wasn't the life he wanted. His turning point came in the most unlikely place, a hidden gambling room. Between dealing cards and watching money change hands, he started singing quietly. That voice changed everything. It led him to small stages, then bigger ones, and eventually to a new identity. Dino Crocetti became Dean Martin, and slowly, the world began to notice. His career truly exploded when he teamed up with comedian Jerry Lewis. Together, they created something electric, unpredictable, and wildly successful. But success came with tension. Over time, Dean felt overshadowed, stuck in a role that no longer satisfied him. In 1956, he walked away, quietly but firmly, proving he could stand on his own. And he did more than survive, he reinvented himself. As part of the Rat Pack alongside Frank Sinatra, he became the symbol of cool, the man with the glass, the jokes, the charm. But that image was carefully crafted. The drink was often fake, the looseness rehearsed. Offstage, he was quiet, even shy, a man who preferred going home early over chasing the spotlight. His personal life told a different story. His first marriage collapsed under pressure and addiction. His second marriage to Jean lasted over 2 decades and became the center of his life, even after it ended. Through all the success, it was clear that fame gave him everything except stability. Then came the moment that changed everything. In 1987, his son Dean Paul died in a plane crash. It was a loss he never recovered from. Friends said the light in him simply disappeared. He withdrew from the public, stepped away from performances, and slowly faded from the world that once celebrated him. Jean, the woman he had divorced years earlier, returned quietly to his life. Not for attention, not for recognition, but simply to be there. She stayed close as he spent his nights in silence, no longer the man who once filled rooms with laughter. When he was diagnosed with lung cancer years later, he refused treatment. Not out of fear, but acceptance. He had lived fully, and perhaps he was simply tired. On Christmas Day in 1995, Dean Martin died at the age of 78. The lights of Las Vegas dimmed in his honor, a rare tribute to a man who had defined an era. But behind the legend was someone far more human, a man shaped by struggle, love, and a heartbreak he never escaped. If you want more stories that reveal the truth behind Hollywood legends, subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and stay connected for the next untold story.